So if we're in gait in the stance, we need to toe off, and you have the 90-degree brace on. So we need to get in posture and do the drill in the parallel bars where he's holding on with the right hand, and you have E stem on that calf, and you sequence the E stem and MES to make the toe plantar flex. And every time it fires, he needs to flex the toe. Flex the toe. He needs to get that trained, conditioned movement, because this when he's in this stance, proprioceptively, he needs to feel where he is so that he can toe off. And if the brace is on, we can't do that. With the brace off, we want it, but we want safety. So we don't want the ankle to roll. So the one of the things we have to really emphasize with Bob that has been happening is that his stance when he walks, this is hip width, here's shoulder width. He walks almost at shoulder width, definitely outside of hip width. He walks, he takes the steps outside at shoulder width. So I was thinking in my mind, I'm going to bring my ankle straps and I'm going to take a little strap and I'm going to tether his ankles to be closer together so he fires his muscles in the plane of motion I want him to move in instead of being outside with this leg. Mm-hmm. So that will compensate for the adductor that's not firing to pull your leg in when it's in space. But then that will make the muscle get trained. It'll help the muscle to get trained by doing that. So there's drills where we do adduction. Mm-hmm. There's drills when we do toe offs. And then there's drills when we are in stance and then hip flex up and then set the foot back behind you so you know where your weight is sunk down. Mm-hmm. So if my arm is the pendulum and my center of gravity is back here, if my toe is stuck, I have to keep my weight moving forward. So it has to pendulum forward. Right. So my center of gravity then has to be constant. Like you said, you get stuck when you stop. Right. So you have to pendulum forward to get that there. And if you don't have the power to push off, mm-hmm. or if you don't have the ability because of the braces stopping you to push off, now you're stuck and now you can't get your balance on this one leg, you're going down. Mm-hmm.